Hi everyone, it's PhDSimmer here. Welcome to another video on my save file progress, and I have finished Willow Creek, so I will be releasing Willow Creek download if you would like to put it in your game. Bear in mind all of the other worlds are not done, so that will just be as they come shipped with the expansion packs in the game and such things. But I finished Willow Creek Reno. I have not limited myself in terms of what packs I use. There are certain kits I don't have, but I have all the expansion packs, game packs and stuff packs. There's just a few kits that I don't own, so bear in mind if you do want to play in the save file, I have not limited myself to packs. So if you're missing packs, you may be missing items. You start a new game in The Sims 4, the base game worlds especially are difficult to play in because, for example, when we first had the base game, we didn't have pools and we didn't have toddlers. So if you then take your toddler to the park, there's no toddler slides, there's no toddler activities, there's no potties, and there's no pools in any of the big rich houses, and there's no hot tubs or anything like that. So I've gone through and I've edited up the whole world, every single lot, using any pack I want to use. And so if you want to download it and play in it, there'll be a link in the description down below with the download. It's quite easy to install. You just put it in your saves folder instead of your normal mods folder. But let me just give you a little tour around. So we'll start over here with the cheaper houses. So there's a lot of starter homes here. There's actually 3 different starter homes you can go for. You can go for Crick Cabana, 15,000, Streamlet Single, 15,000, and Daisy Hovel, which is 19,000. Then I have renovated the BFFs and their house. So all of the townies, I've renovated their look as well. So the BFFs now have a really nice big house, and I've added a couple of new townies in, which I'll talk about in a bit. And I've tried to add pets as well, so I've given like Bob and Eliza some pets, and I think the BFFs have a cat as well. So I've also done the community lots, and I've done all of the expensive houses, and I've left a few empty lots if you want to play in them as well. Yeah, this is one of the starter homes. It's a 1-bed, fully furnished, and yeah, that's that. This one is, which one is this? This is Streamlet Single, and I've tried to give each of the starters in this area the same look. I've edited tiny bits up, like this one's got slightly different windows, and they got like, it's got a slightly different front door, but I've tried to give them all like the same look, so they all look like they sort of came together, I guess, and they were built together. And then that's the BFF's house, which I'll show you in a minute. This is very dark. There we go. Let's have some light. So this is Crick Cabana. I think this is the 2-bed. No, sorry, this is the other 1-bed. It's quite a bit bigger actually, the bedroom, and it's more of an open plan, and couldn't afford a laptop in here to keep it a starter home, but there's a desk ready. This is the 2-bed. It's just got a little simple kids room. You can change it up to suit any kind of kid you want, and yeah, I like this one. I like the kitchen. I quite like that one. This one's slightly more expensive, but it is just under 20,000. So yeah, they're not that much different to what they were, but I just think they look a bit cleaner and a bit nicer. And again, I have put lot traits on them, everything. You can sort of hover over each house to see. But I tried to give them like good schools and homey and child's play and those sort of ones. This is the BFF's house, so let's go into that one. So yes, the BFF's had quite a nice garden. So I've put in a pool, and I put in a hot tub for them, and they've got a little gardening area over here should any of them want to get into gardening, a little seating area and barbecue. And yeah, I tried to get the house to fit in with the other houses, but just look a bit more grander, I guess. Well, not grander, but just a bit more lived in, I suppose. And then we have Liberty's bedroom over here. So this is Liberty Lee's bedroom. Then we have some laundry in this one. We have quite a big bathroom. They have a cat, so I've put a cat litter tray and things in there. Then we have Summer's bedroom over here. So this is Summer's room. And then we have Travis's room here. I've made him a bit of a gamer, so I've given him like a bit of a gaming setup, and he's got a guitar as well. That's his room, and he's got a keyboard. Then we have the kitchen, which I think they've got upper cabinets, yeah. And we've got pet food bowls and all that stuff ready and raring to go. And then they have this living room. And yeah, I quite like that. I think that's nice. Dining room and a bit of a desk area as well. So that's their home. I really like their house. I think it's really nice. So that's all of Foundry Cove. And then we have Courtyard Lane. This is slightly more expensive houses. There's no starters up here. We have the Pursue family, which is a father and daughter. I'll talk about those later. We obviously have the Pancakes, who now have a couple of dogs. And we have a new family called the Millers. And we have another new family called, well, they're called Granny and Nana, but they obviously have names. And these are the grandparents of these children in this household, so that's their daughter. So these 2 families are related. But I'll show you the new the new family's homes, and then there's an empty lot there if you do want to put your own starter on there, or do like a rags to riches and start with an empty lot or anything like that. Okay, so here we are in the Basu's home. Again, I charged a little bit more landscaping in this one, just got a bit more of a budget. And they have 2 bedrooms. So this is the master bedroom over here. And he's a single dad with his daughter. They've moved from San Myshuno is their story, but again, I'll talk a bit more about that. We have a nice, fully functional bathroom here. This is the daughter's bedroom. And then they have like a sort of open plan kitchen, diner, living area. It's not the biggest house in the world. It's got yeah, it hasn't really got a lot of land either, I have to say. It's not the biggest house, but I think it's all right. I think it's quite cute. How much is this? This is called Rindle Rose. So this is 32,000 furnished, so it's a little bit more, but it's already got family in it, so you can play with them if you like. I'll give you their little description in a minute. So that says, food critic and single father Saeed has moved from the San Myshuno to Willow Creek to raise his sportsmad daughter Mira in a nice neighbourhood. Will they settle in here or will they miss the hubbub of the city? Then let's go into the iconic Pancakes household. I'll read you their description first because it kind of like explains why the house looks a certain way. Poor Bob and Eliza, have they ever been happy? It seems there's nothing one can... I don't know why it says that. Nothing can be done to please the other. They can't agree on anything. Power businesswoman and all-round boss bitch Eliza is set on adopting a child, whilst lazy, game-loving, chip-eating Bob is set against it. It's all come to a head and Bob's in the spare room. Is divorce on the horizon? So essentially the storyline I have for the Pancakes is they're married. Eliza is like a power boss woman. Is quite far up in the business career. Bob is still in the culinary career as like a dishwasher. She's kind of got frustrated with him being a bit lazy and she wants to start like... she's doing really well in her career now. She wants to work on a family. And Bob is just like, not really sure. And they want to adopt because they have tried for a baby in the past and not been successful. So Eliza's ready to adopt and Bob is just like, no. And it's caused a bit of tension in the marriage. And so Bob's in the spare bedroom. So anyway, I'll start with downstairs. So here is the dining room. The kitchen / dining room. And then we have a bathroom over here. The entranceway, and they have got 2 dogs, so they've got one each. I think Bob's got an Alsatian, and Eliza's got kind of like a little dog. I'm not quite sure what it is actually. And then they have their living room over here. Another sort of, this is Eliza's gym, her home gym. She's very active. And then we have upstairs, we have Eliza's home office. Again, she's a very businesswoman. Very successful. She's got her little clipboard up here, whatever it's called. This is Eliza's, well, it was Eliza and Bob's bedroom, but Eliza is in here at the moment on her own. And then she has her own ensuite over here with a corner tub. And then we have the nursery / spare room / Bob's room. And Bob's moved his TV and gaming console in here. He's got clothes all over the floor. They did start decorating as a nursery and then their marriage started to fall apart. So you have to decide really if you want them to carry on and be together or they're going to split up. And then we have another bathroom here. It's quite a big house actually. Yeah, they have some planter boxes and a nice little patio area and barbecue area. And yeah, I'm really proud of their house. I really like their house. Okay, so next to Bob and Eliza, we have the Millers. And again, this is a single mum with 2 children and her parents live across the road. So the kids' grandparents live across the road. And I don't know if you remember this house, but it's a horrible house in the base game. Really ugly. Again, I've tried to get all these houses to like match, but not be like exactly the same. So this is Riverside Roost. And again, I've put lot traits on them, so I'll show you those in a bit. So yes, this is their living room. Again, bear in mind, I haven't been limiting myself to any packs. They have a small bathroom here next to the stairs, and then they have the toddler's bedroom is over here. They have sort of an office area in the living room, and then we have the daughter's bedroom here, and we have the kitchen over here, and then upstairs is just kind of like one big bedroom. As soon as you go up the stairs, you're into the bedroom, the master bedroom, and then there's another bathroom. And outside we have some stuff for the kids to play in and some art, an easel, and barbecue and all that good stuff. I really like this house actually, how it came out. It's a very ugly house in the game, but So their description, because it's a new family again, Zara had a tough relationship that ended after the birth of her second child. Zara dreams of becoming an artist, but with 2 children to raise and their deadbeat dad living in Oasis Springs, she is forced to work long hours in a job she hates. Lucky her parents live right across the street and can help her out with childcare. So she actually works in the career that came with the Snowy Escape pack, you know, the salary person, I think it's called. She absolutely hates it. She wants to be an artist, but she's just doing it for the money, so to speak. So again, that's something you could do as a player if you want to take the gamble, get her to pursue her art dreams and see if you can pay the bills. So this is Zara's parents who live across the road. They are called Granny, I think it's Nana, Hannah and Granny Carol. They're 2 like they're wives, and they've lived in Willow Creek for donkey's years, like decades. Everybody in Willow Creek knows them. They are like the heart of the community, and this is their house. It's like, I love how their house is bright pink, and they've just got loads of flowers. They love gardening, so they've just got so many flowers in the garden. Look, they've even got like topiary and stuff. I love it. And look, she's knitted her like mailbox and stuff. I just freaking love it. They just love their plants. So anyway, I'll show you around their house. So they have a bathroom just here. I tried to make it a little older fashioned, I guess, because they are an older couple. And then they have their living room here. I put some pictures up on the wall, so if you want to play in this and they can have pictures with their grandchildren who live across the road, you can add those in. And then they have a laundry down here. And this is kind of like a crafts room, so they've got like knitting things in here. And then we have over here is the kitchen, which I really like. Kitchen with a bit of a dining area, and then that goes onto a greenhouse on the side of the house. I'll show you that outside. You can just see that, the little greenhouse, and they've got lots of plants, and I've put all the plants in there, and they've got a little flower arranging table. And then upstairs we have quite a few bedrooms. So we've got 1 bedroom here. Again, I'll try to go for a little bit of an older look. They have a room here because their grandchildren do come and stay, so they've got a bit of a kids room over there. But also I've been playing this family in my own like rotation of this whole world. I'm doing my own rotation of this whole world, and I made this, they fostered like another child, so I put them in there. And then they have the hallway, but you could turn that into whatever room you want basically. And then they have another little office over here, and then their bedroom is here with their own little ensuite. And then their garden, I really like their garden. So they've got loads of fruit and veg and everything. They've got a bit of a barbecue and seating area. They've got chests, another seating area. They've got a pond. They've got some lights, bee boxes. I put some raised bed things there. I think I added that in afterwards. They got a scarecrow. This is kind of like a fake bed, but you could add more of these on there if you wanted to. I just like their house. It always makes me smile. And again, I've given everyone lot traits. So all the houses have got lot traits. Now we move over to the iconic goth household. Again, I've given this part of the neighborhood is called Pendula View. I gave all of these lot traits. The only people that live in this area are the goths, so we'll show you their house. So with the goth house, I changed the outside quite a bit, but I didn't really change the inside too much because I don't think the inside's that bad, but I changed the outside a little bit, just kind of got rid of that weird roof bit. So yeah, and edited the windows a little bit, and I added a bit more into the garden because it was a bit bare. So they got a little fountain as well and a bit of a seating area. But I'll show you the house. It's not too dissimilar to the original. I think I changed some of the colour schemes up. So this is the living room. Let me just put the walls up. Yeah, the kitchen / diner. And then we have a bathroom in here. This is like the hallway, which is all purple themed. I added a little bar in for them. And then upstairs we have Alexander's room has changed a little bit, but that's his bedroom, which I think is really cute. I like his room. And then we have, because I think it was his room on the top floor, I can't remember. We have a piano in the hallway. We have Cassandra's room, which isn't changed too much, I don't think. Can't remember. I gave her this really nice bed though. And she's got a laptop and things like that. And then there's a bathroom here. And this is the Bella and Mortimer's room. And then we have another family bathroom there. And there isn't that sort of weird roof room. Next, we have 2 of the sort of big mansions in the game. We have Parkshire, which is a 4-bedroom. And we have Umbridge Manor, which is a 3-bedroom. Okay, so this is Parkshire. So I gave them quite detailed pathways outside. I gave them a hot tub. They've got a big pond over here in the corner. And then a little seating area. They've got sort of seating areas on all the balconies, loads of lighting. I think this house looks quite nice in the dark if I remember. Yeah, it's well lit up at night. And then downstairs we have, again, I tried to give this a bit more of an older look because it's quite a sort of old but quite grand house. So they have an office down here, a big kitchen with a bit of a seating area there. We have a bathroom here with a walk-in shower and some sort of clutter stuff there. Big living room, tried to make it fairly grand-ish. Big living room with a piano. And then sort of just chests and seating out in the hallway. And then upstairs, yeah, the stairs are in this sort of area over here. And then we have upstairs, we have some games tables and foosball. We have a little bathroom here, a toddler room here. Like, you could decorate these whatever you wanted. I just made them like, you know, different ages, but you can put whatever you want in here if you move a family in. Another kid's bedroom over here. And then this is the master room just here. Really big master. I really like that. So that is Parkshore. I'm sorry, these are a bit of a whistle stop tour, but there's quite a lot of lots. I don't want to make this video ridiculously long. So now we're going to go over to Umbridge Manor. So this is Umbridge Manor. I don't think I changed tons of Umbridge Manor. I just edited the upside and did a bit more landscaping. So that's that. And I've added a pool in because we didn't have a pool in the base game. So some of the grand houses don't have pools. So I added a pool in this one and a hot tub. Tried to make the garden look a bit more manicured. Like it's got somebody who tends to it quite a lot. So tried to do that. And then we have a living room with piano. Again, try to make it quite grand and slightly older fashioned, I guess. A desk just there. We have another bathroom with walk-in shower here. We have a dining room just here, quite fancy, I think, quite nice. And then we have the kitchen over here. That's the kitchen. And a nice grand staircase. And again, I've just furnished the rooms just as examples, but you can change them up to whatever you want. So I've got a toddler room here. This is the bathroom. And we've got a fairly big master over here. And then another bathroom here and a twin bedroom here. But again, change it to your heart's desire. And then they've got some planters and some seating and a barbecue and things out there. And again, I think this house looks quite nice lit up. And I'm quite happy with that. I really like how this one turned out. Okay, so now to the final residential area, we have Sage Estates. We have this absolutely huge house called Oakenstead. This is 4 bedrooms, absolutely enormous. This one took a long time to renovate, I remember. So here is Oakenstead, absolutely freaking massive. Spent ages on this house. I really like the front of it and the landscaping. So we start with the garden. We have a hot tub area. We have like a big barbecue seating area over here. A big massive pool. Sort of some places to sunbathe. We've got a little fountain over here. We've got a little seating area at the back with a fire pit. Some places for kids to play. That's all of the outside. Huge house, really nice. Then inside we have I tried to make this one a little bit more updated than the last one. We have our living area, big fireplace and dining. We have a bathroom over here. Another girl. I kind of got obsessed with walk-in showers. I don't know why at one point, clearly. Then we have a big hallway. I think I've put some pet things in here so you can add a pet into whatever family. They've got a little home gym just here. Big diner here. It's like more of a formal dining room, I would say. And then another biggish bathroom here. I mean, this bathroom's huge. And then a big kitchen. Oh, wow, that picture should not be there. So that's that. That's a huge house. I love it. And then up here we have, I must have had cottage living by this point because I started using it. So we have a toddler room there, kids' bedroom there, or a teen room, whatever you want to do. And then a big bathroom here. I found this hallway hard to furnish. Like, what am I going to put in here? Another bedroom here. Office. Ensuite bathroom adjoining a large master bedroom. So the very last house on our tour, I guess, is the Spencer Kim Lewis's house. And this one is very different to the original. I changed a lot of this and it's very modern, I think, and absolutely freaking massive. But I really like it and I feel like it suits the family. So this is Cypress Terrace. Yeah, I changed quite a bit of this, so I'll show you the outside first. So we have some areas for the kids to play in. Oh no, somebody's been making a mess. And then we have this big seating area / bar with a barbecue over here with another big seating area, some lounges, big pool. I've got some outdoor showers. I thought it would be quite cool for the pool. Down here we have our bins, and then we have this kind of like mini apartment type thing. So it's got its own bathroom, bedroom, living room, and office. So I guess it's like its own little self-contained little thing. And then we have the hot tub over here with another little fire pit and another little barbecue area. So that's that. And then the main house, it's 3 floors. Took so long to do this. I love it. I really love the outcomes. We have a big laundry room over here. Big bathroom with a nice corner tub again. Then we have, you know, sort of activities and stuff dotted around chests and such things. We have, yeah, so big living room here with a little bar. And then the kitchen diner is pretty humongous too. And then on the second floor, or the first floor, or however you want to say it, we have an office over here, a bathroom. They're all generously sized. Some games tables, and again, some foosball and stuff like that, a fish tank. This is a bedroom. Again, I imagine Vivian is in here. So this is Vivian Lewis's bedroom. And then on the top floor, we have a little mini gym. And then we have a nursery in case you want to let them have another child. This is Alice and Eric's bedroom. I couldn't remember his name for a minute. So that's Eric and Alice's bedroom, and if they want to have a child, there's a little nursery there. And then this is Olivia's bedroom. She's got a dream bedroom for a child, I think. And like I said, I did give all of the Sims a makeover as well, so they will look different if you play this version. And I have added I think I gave a couple of pets. So that is all of the residential parts of the world. I will show you now the community lots. Sorry if this video is getting a bit long. Hopefully even if you have no intention of downloading it, hopefully you're enjoying seeing sort of what I've done. Okay, so here is the park. I tried to make this family functional. So I added in some basketball. I added in easels and chess tables. We have like a whole toddler section with barbecues and things, lots of stuff for toddlers to do. Then we have some swings over here, more barbecues and food, some climbing frames, and I kept the pond. I don't know if you can even remove that. I think you can. Yeah. And then we have over here where the toilets were, there still is a toilet, but I tried to make it more of like a little cafe, and you can hire a vendor to come and serve food in here if you want to. And then here is just a little tea station that you can hire people. So yeah, I tried to make it like you could bring the whole family here, and there's plenty for them to do. So that's the park. And then we have the 4 community lots down here. So I will show you the library to start with. Again, I tried to make this quite functional. So if your sim needs to come to use computers, maybe if you're doing rags to riches, or you just can't afford one at your house at the moment, you can bring your sim, and you can bring any children with them. Okay, so again, I didn't edit too much of the outside of this one, but this is the library. So we have like a bathroom here that is, I kind of imagine is like where you might change a baby's nappy or toddlers. So that's like a toddler bathroom. Then we have like 2 other bathrooms here. We have the kids' playroom at the back here. So plenty for kids to do. And then this is the main sort of reading book library aspect. This is kind of like a fake front desk, but your sim can use that computer if you want. And some sort of like sitting areas. So if your sim's in a book club or something, they can come and sit. Plenty of books and things like that. And then upstairs, I tried to make this more like activities. So we have like a knitting corner. But of course, you could do cross stitch as well if you want to add that in. You know, your sim's inventory, they can come and cross stitch up here. We've got some chess tables. Over here's another little reading area. We have a little kitchenette in case you want to grab a coffee. And then we've got some computers and another little sitting area. And then out the back, there's just a barbecue, little play area, and a couple of seating parts. And again, I tried to give like lot traits that were appropriate for each venue type. So now we are at Movers and Shakers Gym, which I think is one of my favourite lots. So this one changed a lot on the outside. So yeah, this one's very different to what you get in the game. So this is Movers and Shakers Gym. I tried to make it a bit of a spa area as well. So we have some yoga in this corner. All of the sort of spa activities over here. Then a bit of gym stuff, and there's more upstairs. We have a sauna, a little bar here, and then more gym stuff upstairs. And then we have like we got a little seating area here, and then we have a kind of big communal bathroom with individual shower stalls, toilets, and all that stuff. Outside, we have the rock climbing wall and the sparring machines and a big pool. Just bear in mind, if it does rain, these might fry, but I think that's a general problem. But yeah, so that is the gym. I really, really like the gym. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So this is the blue velvet. When you're in like game mode, live mode, these lights are blue and they like shine to give it a bit more of a sort of fancy nightclub feel, I guess. And inside we have kind of a dark, moody, pink and black and grey themed bar with seating. I kept all the sort of jazz posters because that was kind of true to the original. We have a big stage with a piano, guitar, mic and violin. Then we have a dance floor, DJ booth and some tables and chairs down here. And this is a bubble wall, so this all bubbles up when you're playing the game as well. That will all bubble. And I've added like lights and things, so that should all light up. And then we have another bar up here, some ping pong, some foosball, just stuff for your Sims to do, some card tables. We just kind of got one bathroom. It's not great, but oh well, as long as your Sim can pee, who cares? So we've got a bathroom over here. And then, yeah, this is kind of like open, and I sized up these curtains to make these look like giant backdrops. And then outside we have, these are the Batu sabak tables. So obviously you don't have Journey Batu. I know a lot of people might not. You can trade those out for some extra chess tables or something, or extra just outdoor tables if you like. And then out here we have another little bar area and some lights. They look nice in the dark as well. Yeah, so that is the Blue Velvet. It's I've played in this quite a bit and it's really fun, really fun. And the last lot of the whole save file is the museum. And when I do the rest of the worlds, I'm probably not going to make any other museums because they're not the most useful lots in the world, but I feel like you need at least one because I think there's an aspiration that needs the museum, if I'm not correct. So I probably won't have a museum in Oasis Springs or anything like that, but again, I tried to have some activities in here. So here's the museum. And inside, nothing too special, just try to add some display cases with some sort of interesting objects mainly from Jungle Adventure. I use a lot of that stuff. And then we have some art. I think you have to like view art at a museum for one of the aspirations. So I added quite a few bits of art. We have some toilets in here. And there's a potty in there as well. Try to make sure to remember to potties everywhere. And then we have some easels out here to just try to add things for your Sims to do if they do come here. Some chess tables, a little seating area with another little tea shop, a little park area for the kids to play in if you want to bring your kids to the museum. And upstairs again is just some more seating and display cases and things like that. It's not the most useful lot in the world, but I tried to keep it to the theme of a museum but add some activities for your Sims to do. So that is it. That is my save file, and let me briefly just skim you through the family. I have made over all of the families from Oasis Springs and Willow Creek that come with the game and added a few new people in. I haven't made over the Oasis Springs lots yet. I've started. I'm like, I'd say about a third of the way through, but I've done the families, so you'll notice the families have been updated. But I will be doing Oasis Springs as well. And my plan is, so I'll release Willow Creek as it is now, and then when I've done Oasis Springs, I will release that, and then I'll release like a Willow Creek and Oasis Springs combo, and then I'm going to work my way through all of the worlds slowly but surely. So yeah, I've given all the Sims a makeover. So that's what the pancakes look like. This is Don Lothario, and this is the husband of the single mum who's in Willow Creek. His name is Jack. And then we have Johnny Zest has had a little makeover. We've had the Landgrabs have a very light makeover. I kind of like how the Landgrabs look, so I didn't make them over too much. The Calientes have had a makeover. I've tried to make the Dina and Nina look a bit more like they do in The Sims 2. The Pursues are a new family I added to Willow Creek. And then Granny, Carol and Nana Hannah are a new family I've added to Willow Creek. The Kim Lewises have had a makeover. The Goths have had a makeover. I didn't really change Bella too much because she's an icon in her own right, but I changed her a little bit. But the rest of the family have had a little bit of a makeover. And then the Millers is that new family, and the ex-husband is living with Don, and Don is like showing him his Lothario ways, shall we say. The BFFs have a makeover, and they have a new cat, and the roomies have had a makeover as well. So yes, all of the Willow Creek's lots and households are done, and the Oasis Springs households are done, but I'm working on my lots. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget you can download this in the description down below. Don't forget you pretty much need all of the expansion game packs and stuff packs if you want it to look exactly how it looks in my game. Otherwise you might find things are missing. But if you do want to download it anyway, go ahead. You can always use it as a base and edit your own version. And yeah, please let me know if you download it, and if you enjoy it, I'd love to hear your feedback. And again, I tried to keep things fairly simple. I'm not a builder, so I've tried to edit where I can and just make things a little bit more functional, family friendly and matching, and a little bit more cleaner. So I hope you like it, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.